Hey everyone, Christian O here. If you type in incredible fragrances on Amazon, this is the list that it gives me. Starts with Bvlgari Man Black Cologne 2016, a spicy, boozy tobacco style fragrance with rum and spice. It's a 7-hour fragrance built for a more mature crowd. The first hour it's a hardcore projector, so be careful. It's more of a mature audience, but you still could go on a date with it, of course, and you could wear it in the office because after that hour it calms down. Just make sure you have a nice long drive. It'll be a beautiful office fragrance. You could compare this with John Barbados Artisan Pure. Why would I say that? They share the same base notes of amber, musk, and woods. However, the famous John Barbados Artisan Pure has coffee and ginger. This one doesn't. Full disclosure, I was hoping to trigger this algorithm of Amazon when you type in incredible fragrance that would pull up some crazy $400 or $500 fragrances like this Tom Ford bad word fabulous, but it didn't. And we're going to show you this list is presented good to great. Also, I get $1 for each one. If you were to click the hand selected Amazon link that I put down below, they'll shoot me $1. That's full disclosure. And what would be better than that is if you went to my website and you can buy these killer type 250 different designer fragrances for $14.95 and up, and you can become a member, and we'll send you one free every month. Help support your channel. Next up, question of the day. Type in incredible fragrances and tell us a few that it selects for you, because the algorithm is different for everyone. Shout out to Greg Graham today. He'll be in the comments as he always is. There's this really cool fragrance called Eccentric Molecule, and this one is called Molecule 04. These fragrances all look alike. They're kind of quite confusing. It's a great all-weather fragrance. It uses this molecule called ISOE Super. I might have talked about it the other day, which is patented by IFF company. It's a strange work of art, very minimalistic, and this thing reacts differently with everyone's skin. It somehow appears and everyone can smell it and projects crazy, but you can't smell it. It's the strangest fragrance. We'll go deep diving more into this fragrance in a later video. It does have great longevity, 12 to 15 hours, and everyone I talk to loves it, but on the blog some people hate it and curse it out because maybe they're not used to this synthetic style ISO type fragrance. It's very minimalistic. It's like, what are you spraying on yourself? And next up, a fragrance that I recommend you do not buy. After that, a few new releases I've never tried and some more fragrances as the list continues from good to great with the best one coming up at the end. Here's one they recommended I get. Pino Silvestre. I pull it out of the box. It was about 20 bucks. I pull out of the box and instantly I pull the cap off, which was a mistake because the sprayer is built in. If you want to smell like pine, salt, lemon, it's a very pine scent. Actually, this fragrance has a very strong cult following and people wear it for their own reasons. It says to make them calm down, and I'm not going off on it, but I wouldn't recommend you buy it, especially if you're a fan of like getting compliments. I don't think this will get you any compliments. It's more for your personal use. Next up, they recommended I buy Club de Nuit Intense. This smells like Creed Aventus. It's a very good re-edition, coming in at around $30. Wow, that's a good, incredible fragrance because Creed Aventus is $500. What's better than this? Silver Supremacy. I just dropped it. It's another fragrance by Afton. It smells just like Creed Aventus. The next one they recommended I buy is called Burberry Touch. This is a really cool fragrance from year 2000, and I was familiarized with it right around 2005-06. Price was real heavy, even 82 bucks back then, you know. And I used to work in a perfume store in the mid-2000s, and one of my coworkers looked just like LL Cool J, and he would rock this every day. Pop, 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 all over his sweatshirt. The thing does project hardcore for 3 hours. It might only last 5 hours in today's formulation, but still, if you spray your clothes, I guarantee it probably will last 15 hours if you spray your clothes with this thing. Anyway, this LL Cool J guy who used to work with me used to make every single customer feel amazing. Guy, girl, fat, short, small. And that's what type of people I like. What a cool guy. Say shout out to you too. Next one on the list, they tried to recommend me to get Prada Luna Rossa. This is Lavender Absolute. Lavender Absolute is an ingredient with clary sage and spearmint. Effortless grab. I start to enjoy this. The first time I ever smelled it, I didn't really like it, so it grew on me. It's a very good fragrance. It's just very versatile. You can wear it in any situation. Highly recommend it. Next one I got was called GIVENCHY Gentleman Eau de Parfum 2018. Very, very good gentlemanly fragrance with a vanilla black pepper note. We'll talk about this in another video, but this is very, very good. The next one that they asked me to get Christian Dior Sauvage, which is $95. I already had it, and I would recommend you get Modest Une for $38. It's exactly the same thing, if not better and longer performance. Finally, the #1 fragrance they asked me to get was called YSL. Now, when you go into this fragrance, they'll suggest you stuff you've never heard of. I picked out some of the best, most incredible ones. YSL Eau de Parfum is a Champions League fragrance. It's the #1 on this list. It has sage, it's fresh, it's spicy. It just gets compliments. Man, it is good. I might even wear it today. What do you say? I want you to watch this video right here. It's packed with information about affordable beast mode fragrances. And I'll meet you over there and I'll show you why.